And we're back with Pop Culture Cosmos. My name is Gerald Glassford from Pop Culture Cosmos and Game Source. I'm now here back again at E3 2017. I'm here with, well, Sean from Maximum Games. Sean Wilett?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. All right. I'm like always thinking about, do I get the name right? All right.
Yeah.
And he's here to tell me a little bit more about Dead Alliance. Oh, Dead Alliance. All right. So tell me a little more why this game is something that needs to be on every gamer's radar, well, whenever it decides to come out.
Alright, so this game releases August 29th, and it is a really cool take on the whole zombie shooting series. So this game is a 4v4 team-based multiplayer and also objective-based game, first-person shooter. And what happens is you are working with your team to either capture an objective or just take out as many enemies as possible while also trying to avoid the zombie scourge just kind of wandering all around you. And what really sets this game apart is the ability to use technology called Z-mods, and like there's somewhat of zombie influencers. What you do is you throw like pheromone grenades, for example, and they'll hit a group of zombies, and what it'll do is it'll turn them on your team and they'll go start hunting out your enemies. So while you're working together to, capture the flag or to capture this point that you need to hold, you can use the zombies, take control of them, and have them go fight the enemies for you while you're also trying to fight and kill the enemies.
Now you've got more, sounds like you have more than one mode as far as the actual gameplay is concerned. So it sounds like a capture the flag, a capture point game. What are all the various modes that you've got?
So we have a bunch of different modes, including like a team deathmatch, a free-for-all, a King of the Hill kind of game mode, and we have this one really cool game mode called Attrition. And Attrition is sort of a MOBA-ish, MOBA-like kind of mode, and what happens is there are two lanes, and along those lanes are bases, and there's some sub-bases you have to go capture the enemy, and the enemy's trying to capture yours, and you kind of make your way, work your way by capturing down to the enemy's main base. By getting to the main base, that's how you actually win the game, by capturing that.
Okay.
And including on that, you have some like lane zombies that are on your team permanently that are running down those lanes and killing the enemies, and the other team has their lane zombies coming to get you. And there's also, again, hundreds of those neutral zombies that you can still influence and use using your Z-mods. So there's tons of objectives and obstacles to kind of manage while you're working through a match.
Oh, sounds great indeed. And if I can ask also as well, I played Left 4 Dead series, I played the Dead Rising series, and then the Call of Duty Zombie series. Obviously very popular games indeed, but what is going to be the thing that sticks out the most to gamers when it comes to Dead Alliance?
I think what really is the cool aspect of this game is being able to use zombies to your advantage and fight the enemies with them. Being able to manage your different Z-mods, whether it be causing zombies to congregate in an area to block your enemies off in order to hold an objective, or in order to influence the zombies to go attack your enemies, and or just being able to use different types of technology to remove the abilities of your opponent. So you have different types of Z-mods that can stop your enemies and their Z-mods from having any effect. And I think all those are really cool takes on the whole zombie shooter.
Really good tactics indeed.
Yeah, and I really like the attrition mode, the whole new MOBA light that you don't usually see in any type of first-person shooter kind of game, especially something like this.
Now, how important is that team aspect? Because I know when Josh and I play together, he just like goes and lone gunman, and then he goes and gets the whole team killed, and then does all. How important is team play aspect to the actual team modes themselves?
And so I think it's imperative. There's definitely the people who can go and try to go do it on their own, but I think honestly,
Josh.
they leave their team at a disadvantage because the whole point is, like for the attrition, you're trying to capture the enemy's bases. Well, the enemy is also trying to protect their bases from your attack. And so if you're all splintered about, not working together, the enemy's going to have no problem picking you off and being able to hold the ground. You got to work together in order to pick off the enemies and capture as one team. Or if you're capturing and holding a point, you need to work together to either flank or surround the enemy. But you got to work together, because if you're moving one by one, the enemy's going to easily be able to defend and kill you.
Oh, indeed. And the game looks great. I just wanted to say, it's coming so close to that time when it's being released. When is it going to be released again?
August 29th.
And to what platforms?
It'll be released onto PSN, it'll be on Xbox Live, and it'll also be on Steam.
Oh, sweet, indeed. So a lot of great choices as far as it's concerned. And one last question. If somebody wants to find out more information or trailers, information, updates on the game itself, where can they go to?
There's all the different social media platforms have their own Dead Alliance. You can look those up. It'll also be on the Maximum Games website.
Okay.
And we can hook you up with any information you need.
Oh, that's awesome indeed. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time and being part of the Pop Culture Cosmos. And here's hoping for the best for you and the team at Dead Alliance for a great game.
Thank you.
That's to us people that can feel things. It hurts.